Please welcome to the show, Kuya Donny.
Hi, it's me, Kuya, Donny, and I'm very thankful for Farah inviting me.
So you're a runner.
So when I first joined Athletic in 2017, I was like so inspired by my coach. His name is Mr. Ratcliffe. He was the one that like wants me to join the Athletic.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Faruka TV Podcast, the space where we talk to inspiring people chasing their passions, overcoming challenges, and building something real. This is season 2, episode 8, and today we have a super cool guest joining me. He's a runner, a gym enthusiast. Well, he's starting to go to the gym now. And he loves architecture and a little content creator on the side. Please welcome to the show, Kuya Donny.
Hi, it's me, Kuya, Donny, and I'm very thankful for Farah inviting me.
Yeah, I mean, thanks so much for coming on. I've been really wanting you to come on at the same time. So I'm so excited for this one. We're going to cover so many things. You know, we're going to be covering his athletics, his interest in architecture, your gym life, because I've been seeing you doing a lot of fitness recently. And of course, his little content creation on the side. You know, you have a small little fan base out there, you know?
Yeah.
So let's dive in. Let's rewind a bit though, before you start to all of this, okay? So tell us a little bit more about you. Where you grew up and what your childhood was like.
So when I was young, I was born in the Philippines,
Okay?
like in the capital city of
Manila.
Manila.
Ah, nice.
Then after that, we moved to Malaysia because my dad like worked there. That's why
You got a job?
he got a job after
Okay.
that. Yeah, that's it.
That's just
Simple.
So how long were you in Philippines for though? Like your whole how long were you in Philippines for?
I can't remember.
You
I
were
was
very
quite
young, is it?
Yeah, quite young. Yeah.
So then you moved here, and did you join an international school or how was it?
So we did join international school,
Okay.
the Taylor's International School.
Oh, so you've been
Yeah.
there your whole entire time here basically.
Yeah, almost like everything.
Actually?
Yeah.
Are you still in Taylor's now?
Still in Taylor's.
Still in Taylor's. Shout out to whoever's in Taylor's right now. I know a few people that's in Taylor's. But you're in Taylor's school now. You're still in Taylor's.
Yeah, still in that school.
Are you gonna move on from there? Like, are you gonna move on to like Taylor's University?
Maybe.
Or maybe.
I haven't made up my mind yet.
Okay, no problem. I mean, you have time. You're like 17, right? Or
Yeah.
17 years old. Kuya's the same age as me, guys, by the way. But anyways, were you? Okay, I want to move on to the sports bit.
Yeah.
Were you always into sports and fitness as a kid?
Actually, my dad wants me to do football.
Football, okay.
But after like a long consideration, I wanted to do athletic.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started off with football.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy football?
Just
How-
only for a while, and then
Okay.
after that, it's like, oh, screw this.
Oh.
why not do like athletic?
So you
Yeah.
really enjoy like the like running basically. What is athletics actually? Like, is it just running or is it more stuff to that?
So basically, athletic, it can be like sprinting, long distance,
Oh, yeah.
almost everything.
Anything like.
Athletic, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, understandable. For me, like, I don't do athletics that much only because it's tiring.
Yeah, I
I mean, it works your legs very hard. Yeah, that's really. So your dad was the one that inspired you to get into sports, basically.
Not
you
only
say?
my dad, even my coach.
Your coach?
from my school. And
Who's your coach, by the way? You can shout him out if you want.
his name is Mr. Ratcliffe.
Okay,
He was the one that like wants me to join the
push
athletic.
you. Did he push
Yeah.
you into doing
Yeah, also,
athletics? Okay, that's interesting. So
Like so many.
actually,
Like,
so he's your biggest. Would you say like inspiration for sports? Would you say for athletics? That's really nice. That's really nice. But were there any turning points in your life? You know that. Actually, we're gonna get into a deep question here. Are there any turning points in your life that changed how you saw things? Now, this is moving away from the fitness a bit. This in general. Were there any points so far in your life that you used to see was normal, but now you're like your perspective change? Like, is there anything like that you can think of
for me, I think like doing football,
doing football?
it was a little bit too much because I had to like focus on studying.
Yeah, true.
And then suddenly
So-
I changed my mind after that.
You changed your mind after
I
that.
really did.
But you still do football, no? You still play a little bit of
Just for
football?
fun and also for school team.
For school team. Okay, you're part of the like really good school team or the like.
Like-
Do you guys have like groups in your school?
Yes, we do have.
Are you in like which group are you in?
Like
which,
you
like,
mean like which one like
Teams, yeah, teams.
Like team. Oh.
Yeah.
Usually we play for under 18. I play for under 18.
You play for under
Yeah,
18s.
I play for
Okay.
under
What position for football?
18. Mostly left back or right back.
So you're basically like, is that defending?
I like to run up and down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mostly like the wing back.
the
That
wing,
one,
but you
yeah.
help the winger, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So but I don't know if like right backs or left backs, do they score goals? Can they score goals?
They can, but rarely. Rarely.
Have you scored a goal once?
Only rarely, yeah.
Really? Okay. I've been seeing on your your social media and stuff that you've been playing a lot with the football as well. Do you join competitions as well as a school?
As a school, yes, we join
join-
competitions.
Oh, have you guys won any things? Like any achievements, trophies?
Yeah, we won like for athletic.
Yeah, for athletics.
Yeah, and then we also do football. Many things.
Many things.
Many achievements we made. As a
That's
school.
that's impressive. Very impressive. I mean, good transition into athletic journey. So you're a runner.
Mhm.
Tell us how that. I mean, you already told us how that started, but what was that point where you were like, running was like something that you wanted to do? What was that turning point? Because you did say you started with football, and then you wanted to go to athletics. But why? I mean, just to not to say like maybe a lot of the opinions out there would say running is tiring because it is, right? So I want to know like what was that passion that wanted you to do running? Did you have a feeling that you like running? How was it?
So when I first joined athletic in 2017, I was like so inspired by my coach and like everyone who like appreciate me. But after that, I was like, oh okay, why not I watch the video like Usain Bolt video, Johan Blake, like other like athletes.
So you what? So those that also drives you lah to do running. I mean that's basically with any passion, let's say,
Yeah,
right?
that's why.
I mean, for example, like me, I like this filmmaking. You watch other people, you think, yeah, I want to do that. It's fun, But that's really interesting. So, is that your like favorite? Who's your favorite runner actually in the world?
In the world, it's actually like Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt, yeah.
Because
Okay.
mostly people told me like, wow, this guy is really fast. How?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Have you tried his like? I know he has like a running routine. Have you tried it before?
I did.
Is it?
It works, yeah.
It works,
really
okay.
yeah. It really works.
I mean that's interesting. But did it start off as a like competitive interest running, or was it a personal interest running like athletics?
For me,
you?
I wanted to do it as a hobby.
As a hobby.
And then suddenly,
It
I
turned
was
into
pushed to do like competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you were fine with that, right?
I was fine with
Yeah,
it.
that's nice. That's nice. But what? I mean, I'm gonna skip a few questions here because you already answered it.
Yeah.
You've joined multiple competitions. I'm aware. I think I seen on your Instagram you got gold for a race, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that actually. Tell us about your races and your achievements. What was your first running achievement?
Oh,
Yeah, was it way back or
like way back when I first joined athletic.
when you first joined? You already had a trophy.
Like a trophy.
Oh
I
my god!
remember.
What competition was it?
So I remember I was in 100 meter, 200 meter,
Yeah.
and relay.
Relay, okay.
Yeah.
You won all or how?
For 100 meter, I remember I got like at least first.
Okay.
But 200 meter, it was a screw up. I screwed up because one of the guy from British school.
Okay.
Oh man, I was so
Faster
close.
than you
really.
or
I was this close. I was here.
Okay.
He was just there. I was this close.
Ooh. So it was like a race to the
Yeah.
finish line basically.
Almost.
So you got second that.
Yeah, I got
that one.
second.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, how did you feel like you were going against someone like that? I've actually been in a position like that before, but I beat that guy. It was a triathlons. Have you done triathlons before?
I don't think so.
It's the cycling. It's the swimming, cycling, running.
Oh, never.
Never. But
Yeah,
you've heard of
never.
it, right?
Yeah, I did.
So I did one in Johor.
Mhm.
That was my best one when I was like 10 years old, under 10s, you could say. It was against all the other kids my age. So we swam in like the lake. It was quite dirty. You know, it's a lake with a lot of boats. So a lot of like boats parking. So then did that. I mean, I was the fastest at swimming. Got out. Then I was like, oh, because you know, triathlons, you need that stamina, just like how you need for athletics. But the difference is, I think if you were to do triathlons, I think you'd be very good at group triathlons. Meaning like get someone that's really good at swimming, and get someone who's really good at cycling, and you just take over the running. Because I think you do really. I think triathlons would be easy for you. I mean, are you a long distance or a short distance runner?
Mostly short distance.
Short distance. Well, for us, when I did it, my one, and then there was cycling, I got overtaken in cycling. Actually, I was first. Then someone overtook me in cycling. I was like, you know what? Can't be asked, man. I'll just get a medal. I'll be happy with a medal, right? But then it was running. Okay, it was running. I was like, ooh, I'm quite fast. I'm catching up to the kid in front of me. The finish line is here. I'm like here. The kid is here. Okay, the kid who overtook me is here. Then my dad's like, run. I was like, finish line here, kid here. I was thinking in my head, I could become first place. You know, you put your mind to it, right? So then, it was like, just like your case, he was here. Let's say this is the finish line, okay?
Yeah.
This is the finish line. This kid was like this. I was like here, and then after that, I vomited all over the place. I'm not really good at running, but I still have that gold medal. It's all rusty though, but that's probably the best triathlon. And then got presented after on the prize showcase. So yeah, I mean, I understand. I mean, you still got a medal though for second place. I mean, good effort. What's your best achievement though for running?
Oh, so
For
my
athletics,
best
sorry.
achievement is getting like personal best. Like personal best record, like 10.12.
10.12
Yeah,
for
10.12 seconds.
100.
100 meter.
Whoa. 10.12. How much did... Wait. Is it considered fast? Sorry, I don't know.
I think it's considered fast. But yeah.
What's Usain Bolt's one for 100 meters?
I think 9.6 or 5.9. I don't
Ooh, yes.
remember. Something like that.
Yeah, because I know running, if it's 9.59 or whatever, and 10.12 is a big difference, right? Because that's a 1 second difference. So 10.12, that's not bad, you know? That's really fast. And did you beat the school record or what was it? Competition record, was it?
Just only for school record, not
For school.
competition.
Oh, okay. School record though.
Only school record.
Okay. But tell us about your recent competition, the one that you got gold in, the one on your Instagram. What competition was that?
Oh, that was in, I think, Panasonic Stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Panasonic.
in Shah Alam.
That was recently,
Yeah.
right? How was that actually? Talk me through it.
So I got to like meet like new people
Okay,
and
that's
then
nice.
do a lot of competition like 100, 200,
Yeah,
I
same.
think 200.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
And did you win anything there?
So I got like 3 gold medals. Yeah.
100 meter? Let me guess, 100 meter?
I think not 100
Oh,
meter.
not 100 meters, 200 meters.
I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. I
But
mean, you got 3
remember
gold
3
medals though.
medals, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a lot of medals at home, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
A lot of medals
lot.
at home. That's crazy. Panasonic Stadium. So you were running in a stadium. That's interesting. That's really cool. Are you considered one of the fastest runners in your school?
That really depends, you know.
Oh, okay. Are there other like?
There's other people who faster than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm trying to like stay humble. You
Yeah,
know?
stay humble. You
Stay
guys
humble.
listen to that, okay? Stay humble.
Stay humble.
Kuya Donny saying stay humble.
Yeah.
That's good. Anyways, amazing achievements. Okay, this is a really good question. I didn't know I wrote this. What's your mental state like during your running? Your mental state, like, okay, it could be competition, it could be training. But I want to talk about training because when I run training, like, it drains my mind. Like, it makes me like, I can't do this anymore. So how do you do it? How do you control your mental state for running?
So for me, I just take a deep breath, like breathe in and then out. then you tell yourself never give up, never give up. That's how you keep your mind going.
As you
Like
run,
you
is
push,
it?
as you push more and
Actually.
more and more. Yeah.
Okay. So you just sorry, because I'm taking this, guys. If you want to take tips from him, okay. So you take deep breaths during running or before?
Before, always before.
Always before you start, and then doing it. Okay, let's say you are 3 kilometers in. You're like, oh man, it's hot, it's tiring. I don't want to do this anymore. What do you do?
You take over your mind, not your body. Why? Because your body is obviously
Fine lah.
it's fine, but your
Yeah.
mind is not fine. So you have to really take all over your mind. Just do it. Just do it. Like you have to really do it.
Do you listen to music when you run?
No, I don't.
You don't. Do you consider it a distraction when you're running? Music or how?
No, I mean it's fine.
It's a personal preference, basically.
Yeah, preference. Yeah.
You like running without music. I mean, I run without music. It's nice. You know, it's like it's peace and quiet.
That's right.
Actually, running is very therapeutic, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, before Ramadan, I started going back to running. I mean, I haven't gone back to running since because Hari Raya. Yes, I'll get back, guys. I'll get back. Gotta lose that belly fat as well. So, yeah, no, I went running for a few times and without listening to music. I mean, sorry, therapeutic. It's nice because when you're running, you're calm. I feel like I'm calm. Anything that you think of goes away. You know, you're running. It's just you and let's just say it's like an alone time type of thing. You know, like I think of running as a good way. Like even though it's an exercise, I think it's a good like therapy session. You can say. But yeah, that's very interesting. You take deep breaths before, and you push yourself in your mind. Now I want to know what's your training like for running?
So I usually do high intensity interval training and also progressive training. That's two methods I do.
Explain it actually.
So basically what you do is you just like start small, then after
Short
that
distance.
like short distance,
Okay.
right? And then after that once you progress, you do more. Like
Okay.
intensity, like the intensity increase also.
Okay, so it's like, is it like this? How does it work?
Yeah, that's how I do it.
That's
Like,
how you do
move.
it. You move.
Like
Okay.
football also same thing.
Yeah, they do the same thing
Yeah,
for football.
that's what I did.
And then what's the other one?
Oh, that one, like like the dumbbell.
Oh, you
That
do
one.
dumbbells as
Yeah.
well. Okay. How does that contribute for your, let's say, running? How does that? How?
Oh, so like you build up your upper body. That helps you with
This
like
this movement.
moving faster.
Oh.
That's why.
And do you do push-ups as well? No.
I do push up.
You do push-ups. You do anything for abs or not? Not necessary.
I usually focus on lower body and upper body too.
Okay.
However, doing abs, I'm not really into it because I want to focus more on
Your here.
yeah like
Yeah, your delts and shit. Yeah. Very good, very good. How many times a week you train?
I train once a week. That's it.
Once a week. Oh, but then it's like a good workout lah.
Good workout.
A good workout. I mean, once a week and you're running like this. You're like Superman.
Yeah, I know, but you have to recover after that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So how long is it in a day though for your workout? How long is it?
That really depends actually.
It depends.
It really depends.
Average
Average, I think mostly 4 or 5 days.
hours. Oh no, day for recovery.
Like,
For your exercising, how long? For your training.
I usually do like 1 or 2 hours.
Okay.
Like exercising.
1 or 2 hours. That's decent. I mean, for running, right? So, and lastly, for your athletics questions, ever had injuries or tough moments that almost made you want to stop running? Yeah. Okay, let's start off with have you ever had injuries?
Yeah,
You
Mostly.
pulled stuff.
yeah, mostly in football.
In football, yeah.
Not
I mean,
in athletics,
yeah,
mostly-
football.
Yeah, obviously football. Yeah.
Football. I think athletics would the only thing you should worry about is either you're falling, either you fall when you
Yeah,
run,
yeah.
or you miss overstep and sprain your
right.
thing, which is less likely to happen. But football, yeah. I mean, understandable. I mean, we don't need to get into that. I think a lot of people know how to get injured by football.
Yeah.
But very, very nice your athletic journey. I think not a lot of people see your athletic journey. And not a lot of people here, they just see you as a content creator, you know.
I know.
That's how I first saw you. I didn't know you did all this running, this and that. Impressive. But that's powerful, you know. Running is such a mental game too. It's more than just physical.
That's right.
So, do you also go to the gym?
Yeah, usually at home, not
At home,
outside.
yeah.
Just only at home.
I might skip that bit because we already talked about the fitness stuff already. But I may ask you like one or two questions. Any advice for people just starting out their fitness journey? Any advice for the people out there, you know, because did you only started recently doing gym, right? Who inspired you to do gym?
It's you.
Me?
Yeah. Really.
No, not me. Come on.
Yeah, really. It's you and then other people.
And then other people.
Because when I
started.
like check like Instagram story, oh my gosh, like wow, this guy big.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
buff. Okay, I was like, okay,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
not I
yeah.
do the same?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I do
interesting.
it.
Actually, those of people who don't know, I actually brought Kuya to the gym one time. He did amazing, by the way. He's very strong on the legs bit, though. I don't know how he does the legs, but and arms. His arms are
Yeah.
amazing, guys. You know, you have like the shape. Okay, you have the shape. You have like the muscle. I can see that. But you need to like an advice for you. You need. I mean, coming from someone that skinny, but coming from like experience so far, you need your strength.
That's right.
First of all, I mean, that's what you're lacking. I guess it's just your strength in your. You have the muscle. I can see even just sitting like that. You have muscle, but the muscle needs to translate to strength.
That's right.
So normally, because you're really good at cardio, you see people who are very good at cardio, they're fast, stamina is good, but it's the strength.
That's right.
For me, for example, I have very good strength. I think I'm decent for my strength for something that looks like this. I mean, I can bench quite a lot more than what
Yeah, a lot.
a lot of people out
Really
there
a
who
lot.
are bigger than me can do. Being big doesn't mean you're strong.
That's right.
Okay, just because people are bloated doesn't mean you're strong. Okay, but normally the way you go about this is strength, then you build your muscle. Because the strength you translate to muscles. There's actually exercises that can help you build your muscle, and there's exercises that can make you build your strength. For example, shoulder press. You know shoulder press?
Yeah, I do. I know.
So when you do the one that's sitting down, you do this one sitting down?
The one that like sitting down.
Like this, yeah.
No, never.
You've never done
Never.
it. Standing up?
Like how?
So okay, so shoulder press, you have one that's sitting down like this, and then one is standing. You're standing up doing this. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, shoulder press. The sitting down one helps you build muscle. So you can see your muscle. The standing up one builds your strength. But for me, I like to do the sitting down one because I kind of want to show my muscles a little bit more. But yeah, sorry. Back to my point. Is there any advice out there you want to give to the people about your workouts?
For me, I would suggest you to start small. Yeah.
Start small.
Start small.
That's a lot of people ego lift. Okay, a lot of people ego lift. Like I feel like a lot of people just ego lifting because you see on Instagram people carry heavy. Come on, bro. You guys, you can't carry heavy. Look, don't be like if you're like me and then you think you can do 100 kg bench press, don't even think about 100 kgs. No way. Start off small. Last year, for bench press, I was, how old was I last year? 16. I did 7.5, you know, for bench press. That's light. You know that's light, right? For bench press, right? Now I can do like 20 each side. Okay, that's a good improvement. Obviously, I want to keep pushing. How do I keep pushing? Progressive overload. You pick up the heaviest you can do. Do as many as you can of the heavy. Drop it down. Pick up 1 kg light.
That's how. Yeah, that's a good one.
Then that's what really built my chest actually. But yeah, Start small, guys.
Yes.
Right, I mean, we went through your whole fitness journey, but now let's talk about your future, your career. um, Shifting gears. I know you have a deep interest in architecture, specifically interior architecture. So if you guys don't know, interior is basically the inside,
Yeah, inside.
not the outside. Um, where, uh, where did that passion come from? Architecture. Where did you find out I like this?
For me, I was into art, and I love it so much. I really do. I was like, oh, why not I do this? So I did like draw and draw like that house. Oh my god. Yeah,
You enjoy it
I
basically.
enjoy it. Then suddenly I just realized, man, architecture like long term.
Yeah,
Really
you can.
long term.
It's a really good job, you know. You get to be creative in your own way as well, and you get to work with people. Um, I know that I have an architect for our gym. Then to meet them in person, they're very smart. You know why they're very smart? They take out their books. They're like drawing. You draw, right, for architect.
do.
You draw like, okay, these people do the inside, just like you, interior design. Where should this be? This. But then don't you also need to know like material stuff? Like
Yeah, everything. Almost
everything.
like foundation, the art elements, everything. Almost everything about interior design and also architect.
What's your favorite part of the interior architecture?
Oh, so mostly designing. I prefer
Designing, yeah.
designing it, not building it.
Not building it. So
Yeah.
you rather be the this. You rather just design it and let the. So let's say you want to design it, and then you let the people build it basically for you, right? That's how you go about it.
That's right.
I mean, yeah. I mean that's basically what architectures do. They're the ones that build buildings, right?
Yeah, the architect.
They build not just buildings but also the inside. So when I mean inside, are you talking about like the sizes of the rooms, what type of stuff you put on the walls and stuff?
No, almost everything inside, like
Ev-
everything.
Oh
inside.
yeah! Oh my god! Does it
Everything.
include furniture?
Hmm?
Does it include
Does it?
furniture?
Yeah, it
Oh,
does,
okay,
yeah.
that's interesting. I mean, how do you? This is a very good question. Yeah. How do you balance your creative side and your athletic side? You know, you have one side that's running intense, one side that's calm. How do you balance that? Your interests.
So you just do like half an hour break. You do another one. So you can do like the next like like this. For example, you do 30 minutes on like studying, right? Take a break for 45 minutes, and then you do what you can do. So I prefer running, like up and down.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, it's like a break basically.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Like
interesting.
that. That's it.
I mean, I don't think I can do that, you know? I mean, I had like a small interest in architecture, but I don't know. Does architecture influence how you see the world? Like, let's say, okay, I'll say it does. I'll answer this question first because does architecture influence how you see the world? Well, yes, in a way, because when you see at buildings, like we're in this Tamarind Square right now, it's very wow.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's right.
That's amazing architecture. It's very like Maze Runner ish. So I guess when you look at it, you're like, wow, it's like a phenomenon when you see stuff. When you see buildings like the Merdeka 118,
That one,
that's
that's one,
amazing.
yeah.
That's a good building. Don't care who runs it, I don't care. But the Merdeka 118, it's a very good building. It's also one of the biggest in the
The
world.
biggest, I think biggest in the world. I'm not
Biggest
sure.
in Asia, I don't know if Burj Khalifa, I don't know, I think second tallest. I don't know, but there was a, I don't know if you saw it, Florence Pugh. You know Florence Pugh? It's an
What's that?
actress. She jumped from the building
No, I
for a
don't know.
movie. For a movie called Thunderbolts.
Oh, Thunderbolt. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I see what you mean.
They recorded there, which is like, I mean, it's amazing, right?
Yeah.
You having Malaysia in a movie like that's crazy. I mean, the future is crazy. Yeah, but how do you think architecture influences how you see the world, and like or even how you create the content?
For me, I would say like mostly like artists, right? They see differently. Like like see it different. Like this one,
Yeah.
like they design and everything almost like match.
Oh wait, are you saying interior, right? You design stuff like this?
Yeah.
You're kidding me? Really?
Yeah, can design like this. Yeah,
Oh, so you also design furnitures?
not really.
No, but you just design it.
They design only.
It's just a design.
Because in the Philippines, I did it before, like interior, but it's outside actually.
Oh,
It's outside,
yeah.
but so we had a bamboo.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
bamboo.
and then we use it as a bench. You know the bench.
Yeah, yeah. As a
That's a tree like this.
Yeah,
and then
yeah. Okay,
you
okay.
use it.
Yeah. Oh.
Like that, and then people mostly drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mostly drink and talk.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, no, just interesting. Like, do you plan to do that in the future? Being an architect,
I prefer doing interior design.
interior design. But what's the job for that? What's the job for interior design? Is it an interior designer?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so
That really depends. I'm not sure yet.
yeah, I mean, you have time.
Yeah.
Don't worry too much about it.
Yeah.
Let's get into part 5 now. Part 5, sorry. The content creative journey of Kuya Donny. So let's talk about content in general. Let's talk about content. I mean, I talk about content a lot, but I want to talk more about your content. You've been sharing your content a lot online. You know, like I've been seeing like it's amazing content. How did that start? Your Instagram page. How did that start?
So I just do it for fun. But suddenly when I gain like more followers, I was like, okay, why not I do something else? Like more and more and more.
How did you start gaining your followers?
Mostly starts like school.
Okay. Oh, school
Then
start.
after that, I like in football. Oh my god, it went popular. You know why? Because I was doing like shout out, like
Oh.
almost anything like that I
Yeah.
can do, and then people start to
Follow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know you used to do shoutouts too. That was funny. But what kind of like I know it's a hobby, but what kind of content did you like love creating the most? What type of content did you really like putting out?
So I was thinking doing food like content.
Food, yeah.
I usually like to cook. I like to cook also
Yeah.
a lot.
Do you know? Okay, because I see you cooking. I think you have a lot of like potential to go big in that. Do you know? What's his name? Cooking with William, cooking with Kian. He does the same videos as like you, and he's very popular. I think if you continue with that, as a food reviewer, because I'm a food reviewer, you're a food make you're a chef basically. You could say, you should like I think you should keep continuing to post stuff like that. It'll go viral, big time. And if it does go viral, amazing, amazing. I've yet to go viral, but one day.
You will. You
One
will,
day,
trust me, I know
inshallah,
you
bro.
will.
Any moments where you posted something and people were like, wow. Were there any moments that were like that?
For me, I'm not really sure, but I think there were.
The few posts that
Yeah, but
people were like.
recently I did like the
Ashton Hall video. That one was like a lot of people
Yeah.
really liked that one. I mean, I
Yeah,
saw
I
it and I was like, whoa. Yeah, but to be honest, I don't have the same energy to do a Ashton Hall meme
Yeah,
video.
I
You know that?
understand. That one difficult.
Yeah,
It's
you
quite difficult though.
because you have to do like your whole day, right? Or like
Yeah.
your whole morning or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Um,
quite difficult.
Actually, this is a really good question. You're actually more consistent than me. How do you stay more consistent and creative?
You just organize you just make a plan, organize everything. Once you organize, yeah, that's it.
You
You're good
just-
to go. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So you have a content list, is it? Or you have a say that again, you have a
Like you make a plan, you mean?
you have a plan.
Yeah.
You have a content plan.
Not really.
What type of plan?
Usually like
Like when you post.
you focus on small things. Usually I do like this. I wake up in the morning and then eat breakfast, study for a while, and then do another thing, and then again, and then do another thing. Yeah, and so on.
Makes sense, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean that's how you stay consistent, right?
That's right.
Do you ever feel pressured to keep up or compare yourself with others when you're doing your content? You feel pressured?
Yeah, I do. I do feel like pressure a lot.
What type of like pressure? Like I know when I do my content creating, the only pressure I have is people wanting me to post more. You know, like post a lot, do this, do that, do this, do that. That's the pressure I get. But what type of pressure do you get for content creating?
For me, it was I post too much. I know I
You,
post too
yeah, yeah,
much.
yeah. Okay.
And then those people told me like stop posting for a while. I was like, okay, I stop. Then I post too much again. Then they continue. I was like, screw it, man.
I don't know, but for me, there's no such thing as posting too much. For me, okay. I mean, if you look at TikTok, god damn it, you have to post nearly every single hour to go viral. Okay, I mean, to go viral, you have to be consistent. For TikTok, for example, you have to be consistent. Instagram, consistent. YouTube, anywhere, it's consistency is key. Even though you post and you get nothing, doesn't matter. One day you'll get something. Like for my TikTok, I got something. So, and back to this. Are there any creators who inspire you?
Like
Any YouTube creators? Any like influencers that inspire you to do your content? Sure, Ashton Hall.
mostly like here, like Malaysian creators. Mostly
Yeah, anywhere,
Malaysian.
anyone actually.
Yeah.
Who? Oh wait, Malaysian creators.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm also inspired by them too. That's like there's one white guy that I really like. He does like a lot of content. He doesn't have like a specific content.
That's
He just does viral stuff. That I really like, and I hope if I can become like him. But I really like Hungry Sam. I wish I can reach Hungry Sam type of level.
that guy.
But the thing is, I can't decide between food reviewing or being a content creator. You see, a lot of people are saying to me, "Bro, pick a niche, pick a niche." For me, I can't really pick a niche. I mean, for me, the only niche I have is I like food and I like creating. There's no, I'm just gonna stick to food content, gonna stick to food content. No, I can't. I need to do random stuff. For me, it's random stuff. I mean, the white guy I'm talking about is Marco Dea.
Oh, okay.
He's really good, like cool content creator. I want to be like him if I can, like be a content creator, like can post what you want with being a content creator, like a trend merchant. Someone said I was a trend merchant. Trend merchant meaning you see the trends and you copy the trends basically. Or you can be a trendsetter, but a trendsetter is more difficult because you need to come up with your own stuff to be able to go big. And that takes a while. Like Ashton Hall, he's a trendsetter.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So something like that. Okay, before we merge everything together, are there anything you want to ask me? Any questions?
I'm trying to think of like a question, but I don't think I have any.
No questions.
No, not really. I don't.
I mean, you've got all these passions, athletics, gym, architecture, content creating. You're basically doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Do you not feel tired doing all this, like thinking about all these things?
I actually do get tired, but the reason why I do this is I want to like push myself. I want to be on top.
You know what? Respect. I also want to be on top.
That's
We all
right.
want to be on top, but
Everyone does.
yeah, they're doing an amazing job. So, like I said, athletics, gym, architecture, and content. Do you think they are all connected in a way?
I think they are.
Do they complement each other? And when I mean by complement, is that like when you're doing athletics, it's easy to do your gym, or when you're doing your architecture, because of the creativity of architecture, it helps you with your content creating. Is it like that or how?
Yeah, it contribute like the connection.
Yeah, the connection.
With, like art
Mm.
and then physical.
Art,
Everything,
physical,
sports, everything.
yeah, everything.
Almost everything.
I mean, all of this also add up to mental as well.
Yeah.
Mental, because you need to have a good mentality. Sorry, you need to have good mentality to be able to do all of this stuff.
That's right.
I mean, I do gym, I do content, I have a lot of things. It's a lot. I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot of stuff to do, and it gets tiring, and you get frustrated sometimes. I get frustrated a lot also because I'm doing this, I'm doing filming. So everything that I do complements with each other, but it's very tedious. Meaning the process is slow. It's long. Editing is long. You know, so I need a team. I wish I had a team, but right now I'm solo. The only team I have is a film team. Is my production team. It's called No Sleep Studios, by the way. No Sleep Studios. It's a bunch of friends, and we do like short films together. That's the only team I have is doing that to get my filming together. But apart from that, I'm doing podcasts alone. I'm doing my food content alone. I mean, I have a cameraman, and that's my dad. That food content alone, TikTok content alone. Oh, TikTok, I just have to come up with this on the spot. All the time, I have to just come up on the spot. If I see something interesting today, like, wow, nice plug. Something like that. Make a content about it. TikTok, what else? YouTube also, I need to keep up with my YouTube. My YouTube's quite slow now. I'm gonna get back to it. And I also want to, like, hopefully one day get recognized by the Malaysian filmmakers out there. I want to get recognized because I think, like, if I had the opportunity to be in a movie, let's say, or a film production, let's say, I'll be more than happy to join. Even if it's the smallest small production in this country, I would just join for the experience. And that's why when I do college, the college I do is a media college, so it complements with all of this stuff I do. And I already have a little bit of experience, but I'm not gonna say, like you said, stay humble. So I don't want to say that I know everything, but I know some things that a lot of people don't. So like this, a lot of people like are good with being behind the camera.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I still get nervous behind the camera. Everyone does, okay? But like when you've been on the camera for so long, your whole like life, like when you first take your first camera, okay? Do you remember the first time you took like your first video, like a first content video?
It was on a phone.
Yeah, I remember. My one was on the phone too, and at the start you were like, ugh, this sucks, man. Yeah. Then the more you do it, the more you're like, you know what? And for me, I don't care if I look bad on camera. Like I've learned that, you know what? I'm catching my everyday life. Like I can't always keep myself looking good all the time. Okay, I like even record myself when I just wake up. A lot of people care too much about their face in a camera, for example. I don't really like care. I just like to record and be entertaining. I mean, final question actually. Where do you see yourself going with all of this athletics, gym, architecture, content? What's the dream?
So what's my dream like currently? For me, I actually want to do interior design. But
interior design.
The problem is I just don't know where to go. Like I plan to go to USA, UK to further.
I would say USA is a bit difficult right now.
Yeah.
To get into. Yeah. Because of all the stuff that's going on. Yeah. Trump, this. Let's not get into that. But you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What's your dream?
My dream is to become like interior design. That's it.
Do you like plan to work internationally or how?
I think internationally.
Internationally, that's a good dream. All these people's dream like is very cool like to have. I mean to see. For me, I like to ask people about their dream. Because right now there's a lot of people out there that work, right? And they have that dream, but they can't do that, and they don't do anything about it. Like, I mean, I have a dream, and my dream is to be. Oh shoot! What's my dream? What's my dream? Do I even have a dream? I mean, for me, my dream is to become an Oscar-winning director.
Yeah, that's what you told me. You said you want to become a director.
A film director. I want to be an Oscar-winning director. I want to win an Oscar. Okay? That's like a dream. Imagine winning an Oscar.
Yeah, I know,
right? For me, when I do filming, I like the theory and the content and the cinematic film. A lot of these people, they just do filming like, oh, let's just record a movie. Nah, I want Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, I do.
I watched Interstellar last night again
Oh.
for the first time actually. That really hit. Like everything in that movie really hit. It was talking about time. And I know Christopher Nolan in an interview was talking about time. And I was like, you know what? He has a good point. Because all the movies he does is what he gets interested in. So when he did Interstellar, he said, oh, I did Interstellar because I was interested in the perception of time and all that. And then he did Oppenheimer because he was interested in the nuclear and how like someone could have destroyed the world. That's what I want to be like. That's what I want. I want to be an Oscar-winning director, similar to Christopher Nolan, but I have a different creative mind. Perspective. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not the best theorist, scriptwriter, screenwriter, and I suck at making stories. But if someone can help me translate the stories to paper, like a professional scriptwriter, helping me put down the script, and we go through the script and my ideas, then yes, I think I could produce a really good film. If I had time, the right production, and I know I'm good at creative executing. Creative executing is basically like, let's say, you tell me, Farouk, can you help me do a video promoting my brand? No problem, sir. I will go ahead and do it, and I'll make it good. So I'm good at creative executing. You could just give me the idea, and I'll do it. But like, yeah, so you want to be an interior designer?
That's right.
Maybe one day you can help me design my office.
Yeah, why not?
Or like,
yeah, actually,
you could like help me design I'll buy a building. Like for example, Faro Entertainment building, and then you just help me design the interior because I like to give people that chance to help. Like I would definitely in the future, if I had a chance to work with you, you know.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool. All the people that I meet, I don't care who you are. Like if you're a good friend and if you're a good person, and I see that, I want to work with you. Yeah, you know, like there's people out there who's like, yeah, man, I'm popular, but what's your like qualities, bro? Like, what can you do? You know, like they talk but they don't do. You have a direction, and I just want to see your progress. It's really good. Actually, it's crazy because by the way, guys, I did not know Kuya Donny at all until this year, last year.
I think it was last year, maybe.
Last year, like, I did not know you for. It's not even been a year, guys. It's not even been a year.
Yeah, that's right.
But I have seen you on Instagram before. A lot of people have told me about you, and I was like, you know what, this guy is an interesting guy. Interesting guy. You know, I need to meet up with him, collaborate with him. Yeah, give him opportunities to do all of this stuff. You know, because who knows. Anyways, I feel like I'm talking too much. Is there anything else you want to say to the people out there?
For me, like how would you say about filmmaking in your opinion?
My opinion, like what is filmmaking to me, or
to you like that.
Wow, that's a good question. Filmmaking for me, I really enjoy filmmaking. Not a lot of people understand that a simple 5-minute short film takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of work. Really. You think a 5-minute short film, bro, I can just pull out my phone, make a 5-minute short film. Yeah, but if you want to make a 5-minute short film that is really impactful, it requires a lot. For me, filmmaking is a very good way to express your creative ideas on camera. You know, I want to be like that director that can express feelings to camera. You know, express cinematic feeling. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have, you know, Christopher Nolan. But Christopher Nolan is a very smart film director that I know that I cannot reach that level. But the least I can do is express feelings on camera. I want to be able to like... And the music. Music is very important in filmmaking. Right. That's why all of Christopher Nolan's movies are very iconic soundtrack.
Yes.
That's because when you match that soundtrack to the emotion of the person in the film, and filmmaking is very, very, like, it touches you basically. And Your question was filmmaking, right? To me, at first it was a hobby. Now I want to make it a profession. You know, like I want to work with these. I want to work with actors in the future. You know, and make. For me, filmmaking. I just want to be able to create feelings to camera, capture feelings to camera. Actually, like I mean, you have documentaries and all that, but I want to create maybe a fictional story, but feelings to camera. I want people. I want to make films that when you watch them, and you finish watching them, you get something from it. You know how do I explain
Like in
feeling
what
from
way?
it? You get like a no sad feeling, maybe a sad feeling, maybe a happy feeling, maybe a good feeling, maybe a bad feeling, right? I just want to give the audience something to remember when they leave the cinema.
So you
Like
mean like
for example,
yeah?
Interstellar.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it at the end. I'm like, whoa, because it's about time. Time in our everyday lives moves fast. So in the movie, it was very like, time is precious. So maybe instead of time, it could be about how like if you never chase your dreams, you never get what you want. For example, a movie, that when you leave, you're like, man, I should start chasing. I want to inspire people to do what they want to do. I like to inspire people. Like maybe I make a movie. Maybe in the near future, I make a movie on gym, about inspiring people to go to gym. That I think would be a good movie for me. That's me for filmmaking. I mean, yeah, that's all I got. Speaking in spirals here. Is there anything else?
For me, what is your type of style when
Filmmaking.
Yeah, like your type of style.
I really like comedy. It goes like this: comedy,
Uh-huh.
comedy, horror, psychological.
Oh.
Yeah, comedy at the top. Oh wait, sorry, I missed it. Comedy, action, horror, psychological. 4. Comedy, I like funny movies. Action, I like movies. Okay, if you put a movie that has a little bit of comedy, a little bit of action, a lot on the psychological, and a tint of horror, that's the best recipe you could have. That's the best recipe you could have. But I could make a that's my type of filmmaking I want to do. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
really, that's damn. Wow.
Yeah, I really want to do like comedy is the top one though. But how do you make a and then okay, I would say if I don't think anyone has made a comedic cinematic movie. It's funny, it's cinematic. Like it has a feeling like actually you're giving me a lot of ideas here for the future. But yeah. That's my type of filmmaking.
Like, have you watched like that horror movie, that Malaysian horror movie, and
I've
that's also very funny.
Yeah,
Like that one,
I've seen those ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the horror movies I'm talking about are like the ones that are like not really ghosts, more of
Okay.
the mind.
Okay.
Like it plays with you,
Oh man.
Yeah, I know.
I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
the way how the audience will like.
Man, I mean,
feel,
like,
scared.
in the future, I'll probably make an AI horror movie. Yeah, in the future, an AI horror movie. You know ChatGPT?
Yeah, I do.
Obviously. But like the idea for this movie is more of like I did this for my short film. But I want to make it better. A better AI horror movie. So yeah. Is there anything else?
I think that's it for me.
That's
today.
it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's it? Oh, hold on. Well, man, this was awesome. I love how you're balancing your discipline and creativity. Talking about him, guys, again. You've got also such a powerful background story as well. I don't mind. I just want to keep seeing you progress. And you probably can come back next time when you're very successful on this podcast, and hopefully when this podcast becomes successful. But apart from that, thank you for joining this podcast. If you guys want to go follow Kuya Donny, what's your you can say everyone.
You can follow me at Kuya Don.
Yeah.
So KUYA _ DONNY.
Yeah, Kuya Donny. Go follow him, guys. He's an amazing person. His content, even if it's a lot, you can see a few of his. I mean, you don't have to always like, right?
Yeah.
But he's been amazing on this podcast. Thank you for watching. This is Faruka TV podcast. And I'm out.
See you.